at the twilight's last gleaming.
Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. So if you guys are watching this, I bet you're all preparing for the 4th of July. I decided to get this video up for you guys because I wanted to help you out with a makeup look if you guys are looking to be a little bit on the patriotic side. So if you guys like this look and you want to see how I got it, please keep on watching. I already did my face in the Too Faced foundation by the Born This Way foundation by Too Faced, and I set my face with the Mercier translucent powder. I contoured with the Kat Von D Shade Light palette, and my brows are the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow in the color Taupe, and NYX Brow Mascara. As always, if you guys look at my previous tutorials, you guys already know the deal with my foundation routine at the moment. So I decided to skip through it and get straight to like the eye and lips, just because I think it's very important to, you know, show your patriotic pride on 4th of July. So I'm going to stop talking and get on with this tutorial. I forgot to highlight, and the reason I didn't highlight yet is because I wanted to give you guys a suggestion on a highlighter for 4th of July. In my eyes, I think like 4th of July, you want to be like kind of like more on the white highlight side, you know, like that crystal, the ice looking highlight. So I decided to use the Colourpop it's Stole the Show Super Shot. Why can't I talk? This is why I do voiceovers. But this is the Stole the Show from Colourpop Super Shock Cheek. This is the highlighter from them. This is only $8 and it's honestly one of my favorite highlighters because it's so icy looking and I really like it. If you guys have Jeffree Star's Ice Highlighter, I'm not sure exactly what it's called at the moment. I'm really bad with names, but if you have that, definitely use that. If I had that at the moment, I would. I'm going to get my hands on it eventually, but you know. Applying this with the Morphe 501 brush. I love this brush to apply highlighter. Now this highlight is a little bit, you know, very pigmented. So you want to like kind of like put just a little bit and kind of gradually add on, especially if you don't want to be overboard with the highlight. Just don't apply as much as every time you go, just apply little and little. Me, I'm going to apply so much so it doesn't really matter. I am a highlight freak. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone really is, just because it's just like, oh, love. I am going to be highlighting up here just to, you know, give it a little bit, you know, and I'm just gonna be, this highlight is so OD, it's like bam, like really in your face. But you know, it's 4th of July, so you know what, why not? I'm gonna do the other cheek. It is a little bit different filming without music because music kind of gets me in like the zone. So when I'm talking, I'm just like, I put way too much, but it's all good. Like I said, there's no such thing as too much highlighter, but it's like all the way like on my like thing, so we'll figure it out. I'm going to be going on my nose, but I'm going to be using my finger for this part just because this is so pigmented and I don't want my nose to be too shiny. So I'm just going to be applying a little dot on the tip of it. So right, I'm just going to be dragging it up slightly to the center of my nose. And then I'm going to be taking whatever's left over on this just to like bring it up so it's not like highlighted stop. I want it to like blend, so I'm just going to be blending that out. So this is what happens when I do like a talk through video. I feel like I just want to talk to you guys, and then I'm just like, I am so annoying. They're going to stop watching this tutorial and never watch my videos again. So I'm going to shut up. Alright, so now that I applied the highlighter, I'm going to be going onto the eyes. I'm not really sure if this is enough highlight for me right now. I'm just going to let it rock right now and see where it takes me after I do my makeup look, just because it is on the sparkly side, so I don't want to like overdo it, but you know it's going to happen. Anyways, I'm going to be going in with the MAC Pro Paint Pot. Now you guys all know this is my favorite eye primer. It just is, I'm just in love with it. I'm going to be applying this with my fingers because I do not have a brush in front of me for this, so I'm just going to be making sure you get this all over your lid, just because when we're going to be working with like colors and more pigmented shadows, I want to make sure it's applied all over the eye because you don't want to see like all the blotches and like you don't want that. I'm going to be setting this MAC Pro Paint Pot with Laura Trans Mercier translucent powder just so that I don't have those blotchy things that I was talking about, and that all the colors that I'm using is easier to blend. If you're going to stress doing this in any makeup look, it's definitely one that I'm going to be doing now, just because when you're using like those dark pigments colors, like really like colorful colors, to blend, you want to make it as easy as possible, and this definitely will help you make it easy as possible. So for this look, I'm going to be using tape. I know I already applied like all of my foundation on, but since I am using like a blue dark color, I want to do the tape so it doesn't fall out onto my like foundation, and I could just clean up that area later. So if you guys do not have tape, you don't have to use tape. You can use like a flat edge of anything that you have, like even if it's like if you have a package of a mascara, like that flat edge, whatever you have that's flat, you can use. Brows do go out far, so I really just want to connect it to the end of them, so it's not like, I don't know, I just like doing that. I'm going to be going in with a light blue color. I am not going to be doing much red eyeshadow because I am going to be doing red lips, and depending on the mood, I'm really not a red eyeshadow person per se. I definitely did this in previous years, red eyeshadow, but for today's look I kind of want to keep it on the bluish, but I'm going to have red in it, just not on the eyes too much, because sometimes when I wear red eyeshadow I got comments like, it looks like your eyes are bleeding, and I'm just like, really? Okay. Anyways, not that it matters what people say about makeup, because who cares, then my eyes are bleeding, like, just whatever. So I'm going to be taking my favorite blending brush, the MAC 224 brush, and I'm going to be going in with my favorite palette ever, the Electric palette from Urban Decay. I know I use this in a lot of my tutorials, but when I'm using fun colors, this is my go-to palette. Like, it just has every type of fun color in here that like just makes such fun looks, so I do love this palette. So like I said, you want to do it in very light hand, and just go to the outer corner of your eye to the inner eye on the crease. Back and forth, windshield wiper motions, very, very light hand. Alright. I'm just going to be applying a little bit more. A very, very little, like very little. Oh, see what happens when you go in for a little bit more? You really want to make sure it's blended out. Like, you could see how like messy it kind of looks, but you know, it'll all come together. Alright, so after this part, I'm going to be going in with the outer corner color. I'm going to be using, I'm going to see where this takes me. Yeah, actually this will work. Alright, I'm going to be using the Chaos color from the Electric palette. The other color I used, by the way, was called GONZO. So for this, I'm going to be using the Morphe M503 brush, which I love for doing like shadows on the outer corner. It is kind of like a slanted kind of brush, so this is so worth buying when you're doing like smoky eyes and all that nonsense. So worth it. So now I'm just going to be taking this. I tapped it off. Like I said, it's very pigmented, so you don't want to add a lot of pigments. And I'm just going to be taking this and applying this to the outer corner of my eye and bringing it up. And I don't like this. It's coming out purple. This is definitely a no-go. I'm just going to be applying this to this side so they're even. I don't understand why it's turning purple. I mean, I never paid attention in art class, so I wouldn't know, but I'll be right back with a better blue. It's from the Alice with the Looking Glass palette from Urban Decay, another Urban Decay palette. I love you, Urban Decay. You're amazing. I love their palettes. I'm going to be using Time. Alright, there we go. There we go. Nice and blue. I love you, Time. Just going in. I want this to be on the dark side. This does look a little bit black, but you can kind of see the light blue, the transition color, but you can kind of not, so I like that. Now I'm going to be going in with some sparkles, so hopefully it will add some patriotic look to it, but I will be incorporating some red glitter and blah 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 nonsense, so it'll come together. So now I'm just going to be ripping this tape off. Oh, how dare myself. I should be taking the Laura Mercier translucent powder and see if I could clean this up a bit, which I can't. I'll be right back. So maybe the tape wasn't a good idea. Hopefully if you guys are doing this eye look, you're going to be doing it before you do your foundation. So definitely do that because you don't want this to happen. Bear with me, guys. This glitter primer, you can find this at Ulta. I really love this glue for when I'm applying any type of glitter. I don't want to apply too much, so I'm just going to be taking very little bit and just like applying it to the lid area. Wherever you want the glitter, that's where you're going to be applying it, obviously. Obviously, duh. So I applied the glitter glue, and now I'm going to be going in with the Morphe E10. Now I just want to tell you guys a little something. I ordered 2 of the same brushes. Be so like, so yeah, I have 2 E10s, so voila. I do like this brush, so I'm not that upset over it. I will definitely, you know, put it to use. So I'm going to be taking the Makeup Geek glitter. This is a glitter. It's not even glitter. It's sparkle. It's called Stargazer. So pretty. It's like snow. It literally looks like snow to me. Like, I don't know if you guys will be going to be able to see it, but it looks so cool to me. I love it. So now I'm going to be going in with more of a thicker layer because I do want a lot of glitter on my eye. Glitter sparkle. I really want this, a lot of sparkle. Because, you know, it's 4th of July. I feel like 4th of July is like the holiday that, you know, do like crazy, like sparkly eyes. I just think it's just like look. And now I'm going to be applying this to the lid. The Morphe 519 brush. I'm going to be going in with Time again from the Urban Decay Alice's Looking Glass palette and just blend this out just a little bit so it's not like messy, and I really want it to look blended out. And your precision wants to be correct, so you want to do everything you do to one eye to the other eye, obviously. For the eyeliner, I'm going to be doing just black eyeliner. I was thinking of doing blue or white, but you know what? I did that the other day, so I'm kind of feeling black eyeliner right now. But it's all up to you. If you guys want to add some crazy like white, blue eyeliner, go for it. Red eyeliner even. Take your liquid lip, like red liquid lip, and use it as a liner. That would be really cute. So now I'm going to be taking this tattoo liner from Kat Von D, and I'm just going to be creating a wing. My favorite eyeliner in all times is definitely this one. Look how easy it is to work with. You're just gonna create your wing. Ugh, I love this eyeliner. It's just so easy. But with the glitter on, your liner might get a little bit dry, so just kind of like shake it up if you're having that problem. This is another key to perfection, is cleaning up your liner. Not that my liner is probably ever perfect, but I'm just saying it makes a difference. Just like the eyebrows. So I'm using the Sigma Flat Definer E15 brush with the NARS concealer in the color Vanilla to clean up this liner that I got. And I'm just going to be taking this slowly and just dragging it up on my liner. Now this will also help you kind of smoke it out and make the end of it very thin. So I think that doing this gives you like that ideal wing look. I'm going to be doing the same with this eye. Now this one's a little more messier, but as you'll see, this will definitely help clean it up. Ta-da! I'm using the House of Lashes glue to apply this. Now this is definitely my favorite glue. It has been MIA, so I haven't been able to use it. I've been using Duo Glue, which is good, but like I'm really I don't know, I mess up a lot with Duo Glue just because I feel like it doesn't dry as well as the House of Lashes glue does, and as quickly, and I'm like always in a rush, so like I never give them a chance to dry. So I'm just going to be applying this right over that liner. Come on, there you go, there you go, there you go. These lashes are like not really my thing right now. I'm not really sure what lashes they are, but they're on the old side like I said, so they're not really doing much. Some mascara on them babies, and hopefully they'll, you know, pop out a bit. For the underwater line, I'm going to be incorporating some red. I'm going to be using the red from the Eyes of the 80s palettes from BH Cosmetics. This is like the only real red eyeshadow that I probably own. I'm going to be taking like a flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to be applying this to the liner, like underneath my waterline. And I really want to make the red stand out, just because I didn't really incorporate a lot of red in this look besides the lips, so that's kind of a lot though. Bam bam! No, I'm just kidding. Now I'm going to be going in with the Manny MUA palette from Makeup Geek. I'm going to be using the color Mars, and I'm just going to be going into the outer corner of my underneath the waterline, just so I could add a little bit of like definition to it and a little more like, I don't know. I am a little bit on the dramatic side, but not too out there. So I think that this might help you guys out. I hope it does. I'm going to be taking the Urban Decay eyeshadow. This is the Polyester Bride. Love this color. I'm going to be taking the Morphe 519 brush to put this in the inner corner. I don't really have a small brush in front of me, so I'm just going to be doing this, and I'm just gonna be putting this in the inner corner of my eye to really like enhance that in the middle. And I'm gonna be applying this as a highlight on the brow. Now I'm going in with the lips. Unfortunately, I do not have any of my lip liners with me right now. So I'm going to be using, not that I have a lot, but I do have a red one, but I believe it's in my car, and my car is broken down at the shop. I'm going to be going in with the Russian Red lipstick from MAC. And I'm going to be applying this to my lips. Want to hear something crazy? I wore this color to my 8th grade dance and my prom. Yeah. Like I said, I don't really have a cupid's bow, so I kind of like made one. If you have liner, I definitely suggest you to put liner on before you apply the lipstick. But like I said, and this is going to get all over my teeth. I want to like highlight my shoulders and my neck a bit. So this is all up to you guys if you want to do this. I'm not even using like the right highlighters for this, but I kind of want to just be out there with this 4th of July look. So I'm going to be like highlighting my shoulders. Now I can't really highlight them. I wish like someone was here to do this for me. But I'm just going to be applying them here, so it's like bam, bam, like in your face. Like, you know, so when you're watching like the fireworks, you're just like glowing more than the fireworks. Just kidding. I'm going to be applying my favorite L'Oreal Mercier translucent powder. The L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. And I'm going to be applying this to the bottom lash as well. I'm going to be spraying some MAC Fix Plus spray because I know it's going to be hot and I do not want my makeup to smear and get crazy. And I really want this glam to be like stuck like glue for the whole 4th of July. All about till fireworks. Oh, is that really? Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a safe, happy holiday, and I'll see you guys next tutorial.
America.